Dear partners and colleagues, welcome to this fourth tutorial of a series of 5 in which we will share the basics of the CCV store with you. In the first video we gave a brief introduction to the main features of the store. In the 2 subsequent videos we got into more detail of creating a terminal and distributing apps. This instruction is aimed at identifying and solving possible problems with payment terminals. Android terminals in combination with the CCV store introduce a number of great terminal management features that make work easier. Like for instance, real-time terminal information, remote terminal actions and terminal access control. Let's start by looking at some of the available real-time information in the CCV store. We take a look at the dashboard of the terminal we previously created. At the top left we see the CPU, the RAM, the battery and the storage data. To the right the location of the terminal, and at the top right a number of green icons that show us the real-time status of the terminal. Like there's a SIM in it, it's connected via Wi-Fi and the current battery performance. On the right in the grey bar we have the more technical data about the terminal. And the App and Firmware tab shows us which apps are currently installed on the terminal. So as you can see, there's really a lot of useful information at your immediate disposal. Let's move on and have a look at the available remote actions. We go back to the same terminal. In case there's a problem with the software or with the firmware of the terminal, you can choose the corresponding tab to the right of the screen. Here you can actually force a specific app or firmware version to install on the terminal, as opposed to just making the app available in the App Store client. Next we take a look at the hardware list, which contains some of the important terminal settings. Here you can perform a number of actions at the bottom right, like sending a message to the terminal, requesting the log files, restarting the terminal and locking the terminal. Let's take a closer look at how to retrieve a log file. First we need to collect the desired information, and after 1 or 2 refreshes the file appears and is ready to download. Open it on your own screen and study it for any error messages or specific information. We've had a look at some of the available real-time terminal information and remote operations. Now we're going to take full control of the terminal. This is possible with the Air Viewer feature, which is available at the top menu on the dashboard of each terminal. Click it and then choose to connect. The end user of the terminal will now see a pop-up on the terminal itself that he or she must confirm so that the connection can be established. Next, the terminal appears on your screen, and when we choose the hand icon at the very top, another pop-up screen will appear on the terminal where the end user can confirm the remote access control. Now that we have control, we can start the Service app, for example, or we just swipe the terminal screen to open settings on the actual terminal itself. In case you've got a screenshot or an error message that you need to take a closer look at, you could use file transfer to transfer files from the terminal to your own computer. Please give it a try yourself, since we won't go into any Service app or setting details for now, and while doing so you could scroll over the screen icons on the right to see the various other options. There are actually too many features to cover one by one, but this brief overview of Air Viewer capabilities should quickly help you on your way. And again, I hope this video was helpful to you. Make sure you check out our other videos and feel free to share these with your colleagues. If you still have technical questions while using the CCV store, do not hesitate to send us an email. That was it for now. Thanks again for watching.